who are waiting for the stream to start. How we doing? How we doing? I guess you can probably hear my fan in the back, can't you? That's fine. The light still doesn't work, so assumedly the next video is probably going to not include it. What's good, Speedster Animations? How we doing, man? Alright, there we go. It's not nearly as bright as the last time I did this, so looks a little bit strange. What's good, Heroes Productions? How we doing, man? Hold on. Also, we brought back the SanicBoi Fit, the one that's actually in the rebrand. Let me see if I can get this over here just a little bit. Sincerely doubt it, but just let's a little bit light. What's good, Rashid? How we doing, man? Okay, I got like 3 videos where oh, that's actually does look a lot better. I got like 3 videos in the works, or I shouldn't say in the works, just in my mind right now that I want to make, but I'm not sure which one I should start with. So you guys will, and hopefully I can go to the store within the next couple days, get some things for that. But yeah, I think one of them's obviously we got to cover the new Sonic X DC merch that's coming out now around this time. My stores are getting it around Tuesday the 22nd for whatever reason. So Barnes & Noble, when that gets the full comic, I'm not going to buy all of the individual ones, but I'm going to get the full thing. I met a real-life Karen, really. Wow. I will say I've never had the experience, or I shouldn't say pleasure, but I've never had the experience. But, dang, that's too bad. But, yeah, though, like I was saying, DCX Sonic, when that comes out, or at least in my area, I know the Funko Pop's already out, but I don't really want to, like, specifically go just for the Funko Pops. I kind of want to get, like, a couple of things, with some variety. But, let's see, what else? I never met a SanicBoi before, and you most likely won't. I'm in a very secluded area. I'm deep in the woods, I'm deep in the Canadian wilderness. But yeah, though. Then I want to try out that Sonic, the new like Wayfinder thing, the GPS tracker. I kind of want to try that out in a video, just like me driving around, or at least me with my father, because I still don't have my driver's license yet. But I kind of want to try that out, just like a fun little thing. I'll probably blur like all the background stuff, like put myself on cinematic so you guys can't see where I'm driving. But yeah, I'll try to do that. We'll see how that works. Karen hair, fit, and attitude. Just too bad, bro. You gotta hate him. You gotta hate. You know what I'm saying? But oh, what was the third thing? I wanted to oh, there's a review of a product that I need to do. It's like a classic SanicBoi review. You guys are gonna get it of a product. You driving around, yes. It's not gonna be very entertaining, but you guys will get to hear Sonic. So it'll be fun. Hopefully. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pack this thing around though. We'll see. Because car audio is really weird. For those who have tried filming in their car, it just sounds different, especially when you're using a microphone. But we will see. We'll see. Wish we had more light. If only my light was working, then we could actually get more light in here. But it's fine. Maybe if I turn the camera like this way. Hold up. You drive. Not by myself. Guys, this is like classic SanicBoi right here, where we had to use the natural light. But yeah, you have a car and a license. I don't have a license, but I do, in fact, have my father's car. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, this is like nostalgia right here, because then we have the natural light coming in. We have me facing the just straight on the full background. This is great. I'm not on the corner. Yeah. Yo, I haven't been on live stream in like 2 months. Yeah, we were here now. It's great that you can join us, man. I'm doing all right. How about you? Classic SanicBoi. If I had like a younger brother, I'd totally indoctrinate him into being a Sonic fan, and maybe he could be classic SanicBoi, you know? Or I think you were talking about previous. You know, I saw Char I5's Sonic Sonic X Generations, like everything wrong with. I was like, that's a really cool idea. If only I had planned for that. The top chat icon changed. Really? Let's see. That probably changed on you guys, yeah, but I don't see any changes because YouTube's been rolling out a new UI, so they always change it every couple of years. It's so weird. Remember when they last changed it? Man. But yeah, though, not a whole lot. I just want to get like something out so I can get the views back up again, but we'll see. Oh, 4. I'd like to make a new What Happened To video. It's been a year since the last one, actually over a year at this point. It's been like a year and a month or so. 2 months almost. But I would like to do that. It's going to be about music this time. What happened to Sonic music? You know, what happened to Sonic music? Before I get into that, I want to give you guys some context. Sonic music has been revered across the gaming industry for years and years. Ever since the franchise's first debut, it has been so prevalent in the video game space as being some of the best music in the video game industry. That's just me going off like the top of my head. Bro, the Ian Flynn video is non-existent. That video is never coming out. Ian Flynn would have to do something really bad for me to make that video a reality. I know I said I was going to do it, but looking back on it was not a good look at the man or the controversies. So I think I would have to go either more in depth, be more nuanced, be good faith this time, or Ian Flynn would have to mess up royally, which I don't see happening at all, unless the next story for the Frontiers 2 is really bad, or whatever story we get for the next Sonic game, you know? But, or even the comics, too. There's been some stuff with the comics that people don't like, so maybe they mess up really bad there. You know what? Maybe something will happen, you know? But we'll see. Ooh. Ow. I missed the corner. We're going back to the corner. Boom. All right. Yay. Okay. Yeah, whatever it is, I need to just make a new video today, or at least record it. Blumhouse announced a second trailer for FNAF 2. Really? Did they? Let's check it out. I'm sure they announced... not released, but announced, right? Let's check. New FNAF 2 teaser. Why is there Sonic drama? I saw a Speed Supersonic go about Emmy Jones? Can we talk about Emmy Jones? Oh my goodness. Dude. I always knew there was something off about her. I always knew there was something about her, but I just could never pin down what about her I specifically did not like. But now I just have like a full hour video. But yeah, let's see, news. Let's go news. I don't see it, but we'll see. We'll see. I have no doubt that we're gonna get like a trailer during like Thanksgiving or heck Halloween. Perfect time to drop a FNAF trailer, I think. You know, spooky season. It's a Friday too, so that'll be a good trailer date. Friday, Halloween or Thanksgiving. 100% I could see the second trailer or the final trailer coming out then. So yeah. But yeah, Emmy Jones, bro. So immediately off the bat, I didn't even know she had a kid. Like, what? And I didn't know she was on Dr. Phil. I feel like I used to watch Dr. Phil all the time. I feel like I would have seen her on a clip or something like that, or on a full-on episode, because 16-year-olds don't just like always get pregnant, right? Like that feels like a big thing that I should have noticed back when I was like small, you know, actually small. There we go. But yeah. That's interesting immediately, and I'm really glad that Speed Supersonic actually didn't even mention the child, like, whatsoever. She just mentioned the fact that she had one. That's actually really great of him. I love him for that. Like, that child does not need any publicity. It's just her mom who did really bad. I wouldn't say bad, but very questionable. No, I would say bad. I would say bad. I encourage you guys to go watch the video for yourself, but, she did crazy stuff, man. And, like, I'm glad there's evidence for all this stuff. We're not just, like, baselessly throwing it around. And it's crazy. And the funny thing is, the video isn't even the original video. He had to get it re-uploaded because Emmy Jones copyright struck the original video. Like, all of this is public information, Emmy. I don't know why you are so, like, against this. New music video by a 3D Sonic animation creator. Really? Read my comment, SanicBoi. Laughing boy. Gotcha. But yeah, that's crazy though. It's just like a meme at this point to me. Like any internet genre is just a meme. Like, especially with how absurd hers gets. Like, she literally like did stuff with the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, and she made him do the voice. Like, what? What? I'm sorry, what? Bro, come on. Getting freaky. Even me, a hardcore Sonic fan, if like I had a girlfriend who did like the Rouge the Bat voice, no, I want you, bro. It's weird. That's still so crazy. And what else did she do? Because that's like the biggest thing I can remember out of that video and any drama she's been in. I can't believe there's a dark side of the Sonic. Oh, you haven't seen Dark yet. Oh, I remember being in that kind of like phase where I like looked at a bunch of like stuff around the community. There's some bad stuff, bro. I'm so glad that I am a fully functioning human who knows my right from wrong. Some people don't. And you know what? That's where you get the freaks and the weirdos of this community, as well as the just genuinely bad people. It's crazy. You guys haven't even seen it yet. I would not encourage looking into some of the stuff because it does get bad. There isn't a bad boy, right? No, of course not. Good boy. Shut up, I didn't say that. What's good, Funny Bagels? How we doing, man? Gotta Go Fast. It has 130,000 views. I think I saw that. I think I did see that. It's 3D animated, right? Yeah, I think I saw that. That one was pretty good. I did like that one. What's good, Roy Rocky 237? How we doing, man? I just make Sonic content. I don't want to be a part of any of this. Came out today, like as gay or something like that, or just like came out of your room, just like Michael Storen lied. I would not be surprised. I have no clue. We'll find him. We'll track him down, but we'll see. Who was that then? Because I asked my friend who Michael Storen 1111 was, and like he had no clue, and he would totally be because he loves Michael Storen. Like I do too. I think the guy's awesome. But the video that came out today, the video. Oh, you're talking about the video. Oh my goodness. I thought you were gay or something. You came out to your parents or your friends. I'm sorry. Serves me right for not paying attention. Name your kid Kid Boy. My wife would kill me. My wife would kill me if I named my kid Kid Boy. Also, she probably wouldn't agree. Popular MMOs is back. I did see. That's good for him that he's, what, like 100 or 1,000... It was either 100 or 1,000 days sober. Like, that's great. That's awesome, man. You love to see it. He's back on the grind. Can we like the stream, please? 100 days. Yes, thank you. Can we like the stream if you've not yet already? I appreciate it. Boost me in the algorithm. Are you a... Do you even want me to... What do you guys get from me saying that? Like, you get a good clip? Like, sure, totally. But, like, I have a bunch of good clips you guys could use. Thank you, Heroes Productions. I appreciate it. I have a bunch of good clips that you guys can use out of my, what, almost 3 years of being on YouTube. I have so much stuff that you guys can use, but you never use the good stuff. You always try to make me say stuff on stream. His newest video is him being attacked by police dogs. Interesting. The song is by Speedy. Yeah, I remember. I did see it. I like the song. I thought it was pretty good. I get a laughing boy out of me. Okay. Okay. That doesn't make sense. You get some lols, you get some memes. Okay. You know what I'd hate, like, at this point, is for me to be like a meme. Like a like the 6'7", like the 6'7" kid. Like, if I was at like his level of like stardom in terms of the meme community, should I say meme community? Everyone uses memes. In terms of brain rot community, like, man, like, come on. I would be at home like all of the time. Like, I'd also be making probably like crazy ad revenue during the point where I reach my popularity. But yeah, like, you think I'm going outside? You think I'm going to school? Like, Uganda, do you know the way? You know? You think I'm going outside? You think I'm going to school? You think I'm going to public when everyone knows is like I'm known for that specific thing? No, I don't know how the 6'7" kid does it. He goes on like I would go on podcasts. I would do that. But like, how do you like interact with your friends or any of your teachers or people at school? Because I guarantee you they've, like, the 6'7" kid, guarantee you his teachers have heard of him. Guarantee you everyone knows that the 6'7" kid is at their school. Really, what state? My head looks photoshopped on right now because of the lighting. So I'm going to take a screenshot immediately. His podcast name is What Six Did Say to Seven. You know, Pennsylvania, not even close. Who said I lived in the U.S.? For all you know, I could be in Albania right now. Just because I say something doesn't mean it's true. But yeah, like totally, the kid, if you don't even like see him at school, you know that you go to the school with like the 6'7" kid, right? Like, I just couldn't deal with that. It's like, if I like do a really big movie, like a Marvel movie or something like that, I'm still in high school or college. You think I'm going back? No. No, I don't want people like swarming me, bro. That's so much public access to someone who's really popular. You live in the US because you have some Sonic stuff specifically from the US. Do I have anything that's specifically from the US? I don't think I do. In fact, I have more stuff that's specifically out of the United States than I do in. Most of it's just bootleg materials, the stuff that I have, but still. Or like 67 days till Christmas? Bro. What's good, Jake the Hedgehog? How we doing, man? Read my comments, SanicBoi. What'd you say? The song is Speedy by @SanicBoi. Oh. It's not @SanicBoi. It's, yeah, I saw the comment. What's good, Jake? Hello again, Jake the Hedgehog. How we doing, man? It does just be life. Look it up. There are not 67 days until Christmas. No, there's not. There's no way. Right? Well, no, let's take a look at this. Analyze it. Let's see. Christmas right here, right? And 30 more days is November 25th, and then 30, no, it's this, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 66 days. You're a day late. Unless, of course, you're one of those weird people from the Eastern Hemisphere. Bum, bum, bum. And then it'd probably be 65. How many days until Christmas? Countdown for Christmas. What? No, I don't want Amazon. I want... It's 66 days. You can't even see it. Hold on. Can you see it there? 66. It says 66 days, 10 hours, 54 minutes, and 40 seconds. As of me saying this, of course, it's probably definitely delayed on your guys' end. But still. You're late! Yesterday it totally would have been. Which, yes, I would have been 6, 7, you know, but, yeah. Like the stream, if you'd not yet already. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. Boost me in the algorithm. I remember there was one time back in, like, the big Sonic Movie 3 August grind for my channel. You should get the Sonic with the caliper and Funko Pop. Dude, I need to look at, like, every single Target in my area because I can't buy it online because where I'm at, it's completely sold out. It's sold out, like, I was looking at it, it was, like, it was there, and then I, like, refreshed the page, it was gone. So now I need to go look at every single Target within my area to make sure that someone has it. It's also $25 for a Funko Pop. Is that worth it? I don't think it is. I would much rather pay for it just later on eBay to say I have a collector's item than just going to buy a normal $25 Funko Pop. In fact, what they raised the prices to, they raised them for $15 normally. So, yeah. My brother just gave me a fruit roll-up with ice cream. Fruit roll-up with ice cream. Like, the roll-up is, like, wrapped around the ice cream? Or is it's inside the thing? Oh, whoa. Okay. You know, today I learned something about ChatGPT. It kind of makes us dumber. Like, the lowest, like, because lowest brain activity, lack of critical thinking, etc. Have you ever wondered what humanity's future will be like? Since AI is pretty uprising and is getting rapidly since it's concerning 25. I got it for 15. I might have to go to Target. Like, all of the Targets in my area. That would be a fun day trip after the stream. Just go try to find the caliber and Funko. 5 videos. I want to make a Funko, not Funko Pop specifically. I want to make a Funko video about all the Sonic stuff they've been making recently. Anyway, I will admit, ChatGPT has made life extremely easy on those who are willing to use it. And I would say it is limiting their brain activity, in fact, making it worse. I would definitely say that. But I don't think the only way AI can truly be, like, great, it's good right now, but, like, great for our society is through regulation. And if we don't, we need to be triple checking those who use it. We need to be quadruple checking those who approve the use of it. You know, stuff like that. Like the U.S. Army general, whoever it was with the Marines, I think. No, they just had their event for the 250th anniversary. Whoever it was who's in charge, he uses like ChatGPT to make decisions. That's not good. It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. I find it very funny when people use ChatGPT when they're not supposed to. I find it very hilarious. I don't, but I find it funny. But accepting the reality of that fact, he is a high-ranking U.S. official. I don't think that he should be using ChatGPT. But yeah, regulations and stuff like that would be great. And I think AI, if we use it correctly, can be nothing but a good thing. I think. But we're not using it correctly. We're using it to, like, generate memes, and we're using it to, like, write our essays for us, when we should be using it to help us find new medications, or cheaper medication, cheaper ways of doing things, maybe making better architectural designs, you know? I don't think it should be used for how we are using it now. It should be for advancing society, not helping society. You know what I'm saying? AI is bad? Not entirely. People really just have a problem with generative AI. And I know, I can see why, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal. I mean, because of this factor, I am limiting and reducing ChatGPT even for my use of chat. I mean, because... what? Oh, okay, you probably said something before that I missed, too. No, you didn't. Okay, SanicBoi, do you see Puppet Chaos for my birthday? Channel, right? I mean, because of this factor, I'm limiting and reducing my use of ChatGPT even further. Like, just sometimes use it for asking questions. That's what I think everyone uses it for, pretty much, unless there's like a top 5% of people who I think actually use it for cheating, and the rest of them just like use it for questions. just like if they need it, or like it helps. Yeah, it should only be a help, not the answer key. You know what I'm saying? If you're like cheating off of it, like the inherent fact of using it, like you can ask people for like help with homework. Like I don't see that's necessarily a bad thing if you just ask a robot. Like you're probably gonna get a better answer from the robot for help. Like if, hey, can you explain how this equation works instead of, hey, can you give me the answer to this equation? Like I think that would be a good thing. But yeah. No, I see what you're saying though. 100%. I think generative AI gives AI a bad name, honestly. And that's pretty much all that AI is right now. Like in terms of Are we back? I can't use my mic because my phone's plugged in. But hopefully we're back. Yes, chat, we are back. Okay. Can you see my beard? We got one person still. You can really see it there. Mustache boy, yes. Low table trade meme still massive? Yes, it is. Ninja, massive. Okay, now your guys' comments are coming in. Now there's 6 people back in the live stream, and then we're good. Great. Let's love that. Anyway, now we can get back to what we're talking about, or what we were talking about. No. Oh, come on. What were we talking about? I have a really big problem with this where I just, like, forget, like, what we talk about. Like, 10 seconds. My phone died. It was on, like, 8%, but it died. Need to get a new phone. About AI, I think. Yeah, that's right. Because if you use it for, like, with your editing or writing or such devices to help you with the creative process, it could be pretty unreliable or rob you. Well, or rob you to have your own voice. Like, doing it yourself is better, or even letting enjoy the creative process. I get that, but I think I can't even really, like, argue against that, because I don't think like an argument's being made. I think that's just, like, a common point. Or I think that's just a true statement. I think that you do lose a little bit of the creative factor with it, but that shouldn't be. For as much as people complain about AI, they still really consume it all the time, don't they? Like, don't you think in the free market of ideas that if people don't like AI, AI won't succeed, right? Like, then how is it? Because it's because the public doesn't care, right? FNAF X game is FNAF X game. What? FNAF X theory. What's good, Silver V? How we doing, man? Is coming. Is there a new FNAF? But yeah, like, it's because people don't care, like, right? As long as they still get to consume content, it doesn't matter, like, what the creative process is to them. Like, you see that meme of, like, Logan Paul, like, with the Burger King hat on the plane, right? Like, they find it funny. They don't really care about the fact that it's AI. They find it funny. And I think that's what the general population thinks. My mom, like, likes AI stuff. My dad does, too. They think it can be funny. And, like, that, it's not because they're old. I think it's because I find a lot of AI stuff funny, too. And, like, it's just crazy, bro. Because, like, once you really get down to it, it doesn't really matter how it's made. It's just the fact that it purely exists at all is what people care about. And that's the idea that's going to win the market. And I think that's why AI is becoming more and more prevalent. It's because people don't really care, you know? Obviously, creatives care. Like, I remember, like, when James Gunn made his spiel about AI, I remember my sister is very adamantly against generative AI. Like, I see it as nothing but a good thing if we utilize it correctly. And I don't believe we're utilizing it correctly, but the market does not care because it's funny, you know? And I'm not making like a pro AI point. I'm making like a general reality statement of the fact that people don't care that's AI. They find it funny. They find it entertaining. And that's what's going to win the market. In fact, I'd consider that to be an anti-AI statement. I don't think, because like, I don't want it to go. I don't want everything I see to be AI, you know? Like, I don't want everything. Like, I don't, like, if you use like AI to make like some code for a game and like you improve upon that from there, like, sure, that's fine, right? But like full on, just like a full game of AI, that seems weird to me. I don't know if I would want to interact with that. I could try it, but then I'd be also indulging in that same culture that I don't want to be in by inherently playing the game. But like if we're using AI strictly for just memes and stuff like that, I find it perfectly fine. I really don't care. And I'm one of those people who doesn't care about like just for being used for like memes and stuff like that. If I get like a full-on movie that's AI, I'm probably not gonna watch it. Or like a piece of art like that's in a museum, I don't care. I'm not gonna get it. But like just memes, I think it's perfectly fine. And I don't think like because that's what everyone complains about when they see AI stuff. It's mostly just like memes and drawings. Like drawings, okay, I can kind of see because it pulls from a database of literally every single image on the planet of that thing you're trying to generate. But yeah, because that can be considered stealing in a way. I could see I could see the argument for that, you know? I mean, you're right not saying it can't be good if used correctly. I can see the nuance of your argument here, but the thing, it's fearmonger. There's a fear-mongering about AI. I can't blame them necessarily. That's true. AI is going to take your job. AI is stealing your art. Like, it's always fear-mongering. And, yeah, I totally agree, too. Like, there's definitely a fear-monger aspect to it. Like, it's stealing your energy. It's, like, and it does. But, like, let's be perfectly honest with ourselves. Everything that you do wastes similar energy, right? Obviously, amounts can be completely different depending on what you do. But pretty much everything you do wastes energy. So, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world? No, I'm just a kid. We're just babies. I'm just a baby, you know? You're just a baby. No, of course not. I mean, I guess we totally could, but like, I would like to keep it lighthearted, and I think this is like the most I'll probably go into it for today at least. But because this is just one general topic, I just don't okay, wait. I lost my train of thought here. Can we talk about why Rouge is in Team Sonic and Sonic Prime? Because they needed a girl, and that's to make the audience just as wide as possible. To make the audience as wide as possible, they thought they needed to add a woman character. When I think that if a show is genuinely good, it should transcend gender and needing to have extra characters just to fill that role. And I think that's exactly what it was too, because Rouge didn't really add anything to Sonic Prime. In fact, none of the characters did outside of Sonic and maybe Nine and Shadow. But that's a whole different conversation. But yes, you're right. I think we should wrap up the AI conversation by saying, yes, AI does need to be compensated properly. I would say so. I would say so. 100%. That was a good talk. I love it when we have like these conversations, guys. This is great. But yeah, back to Sonic Prime. 100%, right? If you're coming up Mount Everest and you bird runs out of peanut butter, what's going to be in your back left pocket? What? Elaborate, please. Please. My 2DS is completely effing decimated. What did you do? Did you like break it, or did you like? Is it just broken because of like how old it is, or like the code, or something like that? Dude, 2DS, one of the best Nintendo products like ever. I want to say. I don't know what I was trying to say. Interesting. Do I have enough charge to plug in my microphone again? Do you guys think? I also saw that there's Metal Sonic 3.0 that he's coming to GameStops, but I just haven't seen him yet. I have like 3 GameStops. 4. I have 4 GameStops I can check, probably, or reasonably check. But yeah. No, no, 3. But yeah. Sonic Prime was really overblown with the cast. Like, some of the characters genuinely not needed. Like, it gives me the sense of more characters they added. They had no idea what to do with them. Exactly. Yes. I modded my old 3DS. It's fun. I need to mod my stuff, bro. Like, my PlayStation 4, I'm gonna mod it. I'm just gonna, like, that'd be awesome. I would love to do that. Like, I don't use my PlayStation 4 anymore. Yeah. Oh, well, go back up. Other than existing, here we talk about Poppy Playtime 5. Is there a new chapter out already? Wow. That's the last one, too, right? Well, 2DS is done, though someone told me I can replace it for $50. Ooh, $50. That doesn't sound too bad. I think substantial to the table, aka the story. Yeah. I have 3, too. Nice. Not out yet. I did see, like, a trailer for something, or something like that, right? Could've sworn there was. The screen, I mean. Ah, gotcha. Hey, whoa! I need to make a video today. Let's see, 28. Okay. Do you guys think 28% is good enough to charge in my microphone? A Sonic fig by me is $300 and a poster 1,000. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. You know, when we have, like, these big, like, conversations like this, I think I need to just, like, post it on my second channel so, like, people can see the interaction that we had there, because that was actually really good. And I remember, like, almost a year back now, we had, like, the entire stream was just talking about Sonic Prime and, like, the characters, the plot, the stuff like that. I think it was really fun back then, too. So, yeah. I saw CG5 last year. Nice. Is he any good in concert? I know there's, like, some artists that are, like, great in concert, but there are just, like, meh, you know? Met last Friday. Nice. I'm not an egg. Did anyone ever say you were? But yeah, like, there are some artists that I love, but, like, I probably wouldn't go see them in a concert, but, like, there are some artists I don't even listen to. I would definitely go see them in a concert, you know? Like, what's CG5 like? I'm not an egg by CG5. I sound very stupid. I probably sound so stupid to you guys when I say stuff like that, like, because, like, I have no clue. I found orange pie with a blue shell at Goodwill. All I need is the DCA adapter. Nice. That's one of the songs. Listen to it. Yeah, he's really good. I recommend it. Cool. I'm gonna run MAME on it. Remember IDW Sonic's characterization was controversial as heck because of his philosophy and heavily criticized a lot of music, the whole thing, if you read. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I totally remember that. I need to go back and read it again. Hold on. I have it right here. Hold on. What would that have been? Could have been 14, I believe. Could have been. Yes. No, it wasn't. It was 13. I'm talking about the volume numbers, I'm not talking about the actual issue numbers. I know it was issue 50. Let's see. Okay, put that one back, put 13 in. Okay. So I got it right here. Obviously, as you can see, there's literally the panel right there. Let's see. What did he say? I remember it being like something kind of stupid, but I could still see it at the same time. Let's plug this back in. Yeah, the issue really piqued the controversy of his characterization and philosophy. Yeah, especially Ian Flynn. This was actually one of the points in the video I was going to make about him, but decided not to. Was this specific panel that everyone always talks about. And the reason why I say that video was bad faith, and just genuinely I seriously do not see that much of an issue with it. Anyway, the speech, yes. Can you say SanicBoi questions and chat tries to answer them correctly? What? Hold on. Let me talk about this first. Anyway, it goes something like this. I live for the moment. I want to see the world, find all of its thrills, adventures, and enjoy them. I want everyone to have that freedom to do that too. And you wouldn't get the opportunity if I took that chance away from you. I've made peace with enough enemies to know there's a better way. So I'm willing to chalk this up to a rocky start and let us have a do-over, if you will. See... Wait, which video were you talking about? It was Bad Faith. I was going to make like a what happened to videos discussing Ian Flynn. It was incredibly bad. I don't even know why I wrote the script. Like, it was just so bad faith. Like, it was bad. I might revise it with having like a more lukewarm take on Ian, but we'll see. Only time will tell, especially if he does something else bad. Or bad, quote-unquote, by the fan base who doesn't like him. But, yeah. Anyway, I don't necessarily see a problem with this. I can't pin down specifically which part of me doesn't really like it all that much. But, like, just objectively looking at it, that's not, like, looking at it in isolation. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But I want everyone to have the freedom to do that too, and you wouldn't get the opportunity if I took that chance away from you. And I've made peace with enough enemies to know there's a better way. And, oh, so you made a video, but... Yeah, that's exactly why I scrapped it, because I thought it was out of bad faith. But, of course, I could always, like, post, like, the Word document somewhere, and you guys can read it, see what you think. It's also... It was practically, like, the ramblings of a 14-year-old. So, no, 15-year-old. 14-year-old. I was 14. No, 15. I was 15 when I made it. So, yeah. Can someone explain to me what the problem is? I know people have, like, a really big problem with it, but can someone explain that? Because now that I think about it, that's, like, something that does not even bother me whatsoever. I remember having a problem with it back then, too, but, like, this... I'm trying to think, like, how this relates to the rest of the franchise as well, but, specifically the games and the previous comic. But, if I had to take a gander, there's a spider on your wall. You would not be able to see a spider on my wall. No, there's not. Name him Dave. Yeah. Ah, dude. Well, Dave, if you're there. Well, I feel... Okay. Oh, well... I feel like the issue with his speech is how ham-fisted it is, and, like, it feels so info-dummy and, like, little to no subtle. Like, the... Whoa. Exposition so on the nose. I could see that. I could see how to the left. Your left or my left? Because I know for a fact that your guys' screens are flipped from what it actually is. Behind the Sonic 2 poster. You guys are messing with me. There's literally nothing there. Near the count, this one. I say that as if I have any other calendar, but... Guys, there's nothing there. You guys are just screwing with me. Anyway, there's a Fly By Your Sonic 3 poster. No, there's not. Like, if it were more short and concise, it just wouldn't have... It would have been more impactful, but since it's so long, it feels rather info-dumpy, and feels like treating the audience like they're stupid or something, or like having to like reintroduce it, even though we're probably most likely Sonic fans. who are reading it. But I get that. I could definitely see that. Now that I think about it, something to note is that when he says he wants, what they later go on to, in the next page, what he later goes on to say is, let's see. No, it's at the same page, just the next panel is, just like that is what Surge says, and he says, just like that. The doctors too, even them. I think that's, with the context of that next panel, I think what can really be said here is that Sonic recently just went through like an almost world-ending virus that the Doctor caused. And like, no, wait, cause he stayed true to his principles there too. Cause he's had the same principle all throughout the entirety of IDW Sonic. Like even back in issue 6, he wouldn't let Shadow, or actually anyone else, going even further back, issue 5, kill the Doctor. Like, and then people complain about it later on. Like, so that's why the speech doesn't work. It's not impactful, rather condescending. If you make it since range through Sonic's character, you don't have to need the dialogue. That's true. I don't think that's like the main reason people are mad about it, though. I remember it being a much like more complex reason. That's just it's like ham-fisted and big condescending. I swear I remember that. I'll probably look it up later because I know for a fact my iPad doesn't have. Actually, I can just plug it in. We can look it up. Hey, it's hot. Okay, we'll see what the fans have to say about this, or the rest of the fans. Read my comment. What'd you say? Read my comment again. Grab your laptop real quick, SanicBoi. Okay. Well, I'm on my iPad, so we'll see. We'll see. Sonic IDW. Oh, man. That hurt. Ow. Monologue controversy. What? Okay. I guess like just not who Sonic is, like that's well, that's almost entirely what who Sonic is though. Like he wants everyone to live like him, freedom to wait. Interesting. You know, the criticism by DW Sonic also looked pretty divided. At least, like, you have a group of people, like a game apologists, just voice their concerns and critique Sonic than you. I wouldn't say I have, because I love Sonic IDW. I think it's done great. But, hold on. I hate to get my information from Tumblr, of all places. But, Obviously, I have criticized it in the past, but were we just a bit stupid back then? Is that what it was? It's interesting. Maybe if I go into like images and then search for the specific one. There we go. Okay. Now it should be loading with something. But yeah, I honestly don't see what's wrong with that monologue. Besides the things that you mentioned, of course, but yeah. Have other people like Dimitri Monroe, aka their voice, Amy Rose video is so bad. The critique is just so out of bad faith. AJ Brown just got a touchdown. Am I? I don't know who that is. I know he's a football player, obviously, because you said touchdown. He's in the NFL because their games are going today, but I don't know which team is Vikings. I was watching Eagles, Vikings and Eagles. I was watching that before stream. Interesting. Why won't she amino apps? Does that website domain not exist anymore? Okay, I'm gonna watch a little bit of a video, just like a quick summarize. Why do people not like Sonic and IDW issue 50? There we go.
IDW Comics asks us a deep existential question. Would you rather be free or would you rather be happy? For Sonic, he chooses freedom. He believes that everyone has the right to freely make their own decisions, to live life how they want to, even the bad guys, and that freedom is worth all the danger it can bring. But many fans hate his answer, and Sonic to be irresponsible. One character in particular...
Irresponsible. That's why they don't like, because they find it to be irresponsible.
Search the Tenrec tells Sonic that showing mercy to his enemies just perpetuates the cycle of violence. For her and...
Oh, so it's like a Batman argument. This is literally the Batman argument, is that Batman should kill his villains so that the violence stops. This is literally just the Batman argument. But let's continue the video, because it might be a little bit more nuanced than just that. It just restarted the video.
Search the Tenrec tells Sonic that showing mercy to his enemies just perpetuates the cycle of violence. For her, and for many readers of the comic, the right answer would be for Sonic to end his enemies once and for all. For a deeper analysis of Sonic's philosophy, click the link below and check out my full video. But do agree with...
Hey yo, yesterday someone's stream, they said Cream X Vector, and we jumped him until he got banned for it. Thank you for that. Thank you. Oh my goodness, that's weird. What are these characters' confirmed ages again? I believe Cream is 8. No, she's younger than Tails. I believe she's 6. 6, maybe 7. 6, 7. But, I think Vector's 18. That's weird. Weird, you know? Cream is 6. Wow. Yeah, no, that's weird. Nice job. Sonicaholic, Yapaholic, Talkaholic. I am all of them. If someone brings up the right conversation. I still don't get what the problem is, though. Am I crazy? I still don't get it. Because it's literally just the Batman argument. Why do people not like Sonic and IDW? Issue 50. Can we get... I'm back. What's good, Heroes Productions? I want to be free. Okay, so this is the video he linked. I don't want to, like... No, go away. There we go. I want to, like...
I have a question for you. Would you rather be free or would you rather be happy? I've been mulling over this for a little while now, and like me, I'm sure many of you can quickly see how this question is faulty. Answering can lend itself...
So it literally is just the Batman argument. There's nothing else beyond it. I'll send this in streams today, one of my favorite Sonic Speed Simulator YouTubers got caught. What? What? I can't even say that on stream, bro. What? I got kids in this audience, bro. What? Huh? I clipped it. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I need to see that clip. My email's in my about. You know what to do. I need to see that. To rage bait me, one of my friends yelled Archie Sonic in the middle of class, and everyone looked at me because I was the only kid in school that liked Sonic or of the month. Wait, what? Yeah, exact. Thank you for just finally now reacting to it. But yeah, okay. And people wonder why I don't play Sonic Speed Simulator. No, that's not the reason why. I just think it's a bad game in general. But that's crazy though. I can share it in my post if you want. That'd be cool. Just like link it after stream in the comments or something like that. That'd be great. Or actually, I can just go to your channel after stream because this is all going to be public anyway. So yeah, that'd actually be really cool. Great. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, I guess you could have done that, huh? But yeah. Wow. Just throwing some bombshells into my chat for the last couple minutes. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Okay, and I'm also becoming a PNG tuber. Really? Can we talk about popular? I thought we did for a little bit. Like, is there really anything else to cover besides the fact that he's over 100 days sober, and he's like doing good now? Is there really much else to cover? I don't think there is. Yo, Bannock Soy, are you going to watch the new FNAF? You know, I haven't even seen the first one, so I don't know if I'm going to go and watch this one or not. But we'll have to wait and see. With how crazy this one is going to end up being, like Megan Fox as Toy Chica? What? Matt Pat as Toy Bonnie? Bro, what? And supposedly there's like a cameo in there that's crazy of like a FNAF character or an actor in the movie. So that's crazy. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I've heard like good and bad things about it, so it's just like one of those things. What do you think about Has Been Hotel? I haven't watched it, but from what I have seen, it's inoffensive. I don't think, like, from what I have seen at least, it's inoffensive. Me and my friends reposted FNAF memes until the movie dropped. Best stuff ever. That's awesome, man. I'm actually the mask. The Mike's... Dude, Heroes Productions is officially going to be in... SanicBoi is going to be in the second FNAF movie. Yes, guys. I'll just become a FNAF tuber these next couple years, and then I'll make my way into the movie. Yeah. Yeah, I am the voice of Freddy Fazbear. Yes. Also, I watched a Roblox YouTuber, but after his video in the comments, someone said, this got me... Alright. But yeah, I haven't seen Has Been Hotel. It seemed... I have liked Vivzy Pop's other work, like the Boss Show. Yeah. I mean, if you watch the show yourself, inoffensive will be the last thing you want to call it. I mean, like, inoffensive, like, I don't think it, like, harms anything, like, by purely existing. There's some people who think that, but I don't think so. Like, I'm sure the show is pretty offensive. I can guarantee you of that, but, I don't think it's, like, anything bad is what that means, mostly. But, yeah, I've liked Vivzy's other work that she's posted on YouTube. I've enjoyed it, so I wouldn't be surprised if I ended up liking it if I saw it. Read my comment. What'd you say? Wild chat today. Exactly. It's only been wild for like these past couple minutes though. Where's your comment? Police dog. That's right. We already talked about that too. A lot of swear word. Yeah, actually. You guys are kind of going crazy today. I'm not gonna lie. I love it though. This is great. I mean, yeah, it has been declining a lot though. That is not it. We literally talked about the police dogs earlier, though. SanicBoi, would you go to a CG5 concert? I do like his music. I enjoy him. I'm subscribed to him on YouTube. Although I'm not sure if he'd like sing his new stuff or older, because I like his Sonic songs specifically. That's how I know him the best. But Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Hitting combos in SanicBoi stream, exactly. You guys go crazy. Anyway, it has officially been an hour, so I thank you all so much for showing up to live stream. I will see you whenever I do next, whether it be a community post, a YouTube short, or a full-on video, which will most likely be the first one. So see you all in the next time, whenever it is. Bye.